Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to integrate your WooCommerce store with Anytrack, and then how to integrate your Facebook ads or Google ads account so that your events from WooCommerce, like your purchase events, are sent to your ad networks and analytics with the actual attribution from the campaigns, and this will be sent by Anytrack on a server-side connection to take advantage of the conversion API, and then you will be able to inform the ad targeting algorithm on who your customers are, what they are buying, at which stage they are on your funnel, and identify which are the campaigns that are converting to optimize your return over investment. So to complete this setup, you need a WooCommerce store, and you need an Anytrack account. It can be you can track WooCommerce from the basic plan from Anytrack, and if you don't have a subscription yet, you can have a 14-day free trial with all the features for the basic plan, so that you can test this great way to connect your WooCommerce store to the conversion API of your ad networks. So the first step that we're gonna do is to install the Anytrack WooCommerce plugin. So starting from your WordPress installation within the dashboard, we're going to go to the plugin section and then add new plugin. Now search for Anytrack WooCommerce as keywords, and you will see the Anytrack for WooCommerce plugin. Then install it. And activate it. Right. So now if you see your WooCommerce menu, you will see that there is one more menu, which is Anytrack. So go to click on Anytrack, and now for this step we're going to go to Anytrack, go to your Anytrack account, and then you're going to create a new property. So click on the property selector and then click on create new property, and here enter the name, for example my WooCommerce, and then on the website URL you typically use the domain the domain of your WooCommerce store. So I'm going to copy the URL for my store, and put it in the website URL, just the root domain, and then click on next. So now we will have the tracking script, and you will see here the property tracking ID. So I'm going to copy that, copy the ID, and now I'm going to go to the WordPress and to the WooCommerce menu, Anytrack, and in the tracking script you will see a field for property ID, so paste it there. And then save your changes. And here in conversion events, I'm going to go ahead and just enter standard names. So here I'm going to use view and here save your changes. So now if you visit your store, and now well, I'm going to suggest you to install a Chrome extension that is very useful for troubleshooting and for verifying your tracking setup with Anytrack. It is not mandatory, but we recommend it. So I'm going to go to the Chrome web store, and I'm going to search for Anytrack Pixel Helper. There it is. I'm going to install it. So this plugin is going to tell me, is going to show which are the pages that are tracked. So if I check my shop, I will see that the Chrome extension appears in blue, indicating that there is tracking. And then if I click, I see the events that are happening. For example, here there was a page view, and I can also see the property ID. The property ID is the name of your of the data set that you have on Anytrack for the tracking of this property, right? So now if I go to the Anytrack dashboard and I click here and check again, it will identify that the tracking tag is installed through the WooCommerce plugin. So here we have just validated the tracking tag. Now I'm going to suggest you also to bookmark the following page, readme.anytrack.io, which is a knowledge base. And here search for WooCommerce and bookmark this page, because it will tell you how the integration works, what to expect, and what you will be able to track. For example, here you can see the events that you will be able to track and how they are tracked through browser-side JavaScripts or server-side events sent by WooCommerce, as well as the setup and troubleshooting. Okay, and essentially that is the most fundamental setup is completed. Now, well, to test your setup, you can put your WooCommerce on debug view. Go to settings, then go to payments, and well, this will be different for each payment, but for example for PayPal, you can look for an option like, well, the sandbox. Okay, now we're gonna trigger some events, some add to carts, initiate checkout, and so on, and a purchase, to verify that the connection between WooCommerce and Anytrack is working. Now, so I'm going to go to the shop, and here I'm going to trigger an add to cart, then checkout. And now if I go to Anytrack, now we're going to go to the conversions report, select the day, so trigger a few events like add to carts, etc., right? And then here in the pixel helper, click on it, then click on the page view, and then here you will see the client ID. This client ID is given to every new user on your site, and if you click on it, you're going to see in Anytrack all the events that that the user has triggered. In this case, it will be the user of the browser. So right now it would show my events. So you can see here the events. I triggered the view content when I saw the product. You can see the initiate checkout and add to cart events. So we know that there is a successful connection between the WooCommerce plugin and the Anytrack, right? So this arrived through that connection. So we are so now that we have our events, we want to send them to Facebook. So go to tracking pixels, then first we're going to connect to Facebook. Click on this and then browse, and then you will be logging to your Facebook ads business account. Then you will be able to select your account and then your pixel. So the pixel that you will select is going to be the one associated to the ad campaigns that you are using to drive traffic to your WooCommerce store. So select it, then click on next, then connect. Okay, it is connected. Anytrack is connected to Facebook ads. Now enable the conversion API. And now select the events you want to send them. We recommend to send as many events as you have. But of course, we don't have the lead, right? We are not collecting leads in WooCommerce. Anyway, if you have other integrations, if you have Shopify, etc., send all the events that you're collecting. In the case of the WooCommerce, we are sending the purchase, add payment info, add to cart, view content, initiate checkout. Okay, then save your changes. Okay. Now, if you go again to your WooCommerce, refresh, and in the plugin, click on it, and now you will see in the pixels found, click on the pixels found, and now you can see the Facebook pixel that we just connected. So we know that conversions from WooCommerce are going to be sent there. Of course, you have to configure what we just did, right? You have this enabled and the events. Also, please notice that to complete the Facebook integration, you need to add the UTM tracking template. You need to add this to all your campaigns so that people who click on your ad will be bringing this information with them when they arrive to your WooCommerce. Campaign ID, ad ID, etc. So to learn how to install this on Facebook, well, you should check the knowledge base, search for Facebook, and here you will find all the steps, the ones that we already did, and as well as installing the tracking template on your ads, so they will be traffic from the conversions from those ads will be attributed to those campaigns. Okay. So we're also going to connect Google Ads, which is the same process, and it's equally fast. So here you're going to connect to the pixel that is associated to the campaigns that are going to be tracked. Connect. Enable server-to-server tracking, and then select the events you're gonna send. So please note that for Google Ads, unlike Facebook, you have to create on Google Ads the conversion actions that you are going to be sending your WooCommerce conversions to Google Ads. So for this, you need to check out the Google Ads article, and here, well, in this case you will use the conversion actions for e-commerce. So here you will find instructions to go to Google Ads and create the actions, for example here for the purchase and for all the events that you're going to be sending, so that Google Ads knows what type of event you're sending. So once you complete that, you will be able to send the events, save your changes, and now every time that you have these events on your WooCommerce, they are going to be sent to both Google and Facebook. Here in a moment you will be able to see also the Google Ads pixel. Now, what to do if you're not seeing your conversion events in Anytrack? Because sometimes, for some people, sometimes happens. Well, one thing that you have to ensure is that on WooCommerce you have installed the Anytrack plugin, that you have activated it, and well, all the steps that we already did, and that you have of course added the property ID, right? Also ensure that you have updated your WordPress installation, and that your plugins are updated, because and your update your theme, your WordPress, and your plugins. Particularly the plugins that are acting on your WooCommerce installation, for example, upsell plugins or coupons, etc. So be sure that everything is up to date, and the tracking tag is installed by using the Chrome extension, and in that way, if those elements are completed, then you will be able to see your events here. Now, so as you can see, we have these events and we are sending them to the ad networks on a server-to-server connection, right? So this means that if you previously had on your WooCommerce a connection to the Facebook pixel, or if you had an integration, or if you have the codes for purchase, etc. on your WooCommerce, you need to remove them, because otherwise you're going to have your events twice. So you need to remove them, because now Anytrack is going to be sending all the events server side, right? Server side. So remove any pixels that you have installed, any direct pixels, any integrations with Facebook, because you don't want to send your events twice. The same for Google Ads and any other ad network you are also tracking with Anytrack. Okay. Finally, once you have campaigns and ads running, you will be able to go to the campaign report and see your campaigns here, and you will be able to see which ones are generating purchase, etc., add to carts, and you will be able to see how much you have spent on those campaigns, so that you can decide which ones are working and which aren't. So once you see your campaigns here, you will be able to select them and post them. Now, right now, you can also see specific events like purchases from a specific campaign. Simply select the campaign once you have them here, and then click on this and view conversions. Now I'm going to see everything that the campaign has generated for as conversions, and I see this is not a campaign, these are basically all the events. You can see the events, and if you click on all these events, you will be able to see here on the timeline next to the event details, you will be able to see the customer journey. So they arrive to the product, then they initiate checkout, and here I did several tests, so they are not really in order, but you will be able to see in order how your users are going through the funnel. And if they are coming from an ad, you will be able to see here the campaign, the name, the Facebook click ID, etc., which is the attribution. So finally, you can export your details as your conversions on a file for Excel or Google Sheets. And if you want to add more metrics to your reports, just click on columns, customize columns, and you will find other metrics to add, including other tracking events and costs and performance metrics too. Then apply and save, and you will have those new columns. Okay, so that's all you need to do for tracking your WooCommerce and sending the events to the conversion API. If you need further help, please contact us, and also please check the articles in the knowledge base. Thank you.